welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. Let's talk about relationships. You know, I had a great dad. He respected me. He was a wonderful, caring, he was not strict, but disciplined, kind of, made sure we were disciplined. We didn't get away with murder. You look back and you realize, that when you have rules in place, especially when you're younger, and you have to work for things, you learn a lot of really great stuff that helps you later on in life. And I had that. I had wonderful parents. All right, so I saw a very nice relationship. Later on in life, my parents drifted apart. But I already had grown up in a very loving family. So that being said, I'm giving advice coming from a very healthy viewpoint. I didn't have to overcome anything. So I'm going to share how I think and believe about the world, because I have had a very consistently positive experience with dating and marriage. All right, that's not to say I haven't had my rotten apples. That's part of the experience of life, right? Life can't go perfect all the time. How do you understand diversity if you haven't been to other places to know what that's like? And that's all positive. We learn from that. So I have experienced some, cray-crays along the way. So let me just talk about those of you, because I heard a couple of you say, what about me attracting, the person of my dreams I'm seeing? All right, so here's the number one thing for you to do. I want you to write a list of all the attributes of that person. And don't go, oh, I need to be spiritual. You want him to have money, be able to take care of him or herself? I know I do. I don't want to be like, taking care of somebody who's not capable of accepting abundance on themselves. Like, get your act together. I'm not here to fix anybody. Do they have to be fit, trim, funny, smart, successful? Do they have to get along with your friends? Do they have to be secure? You don't want a jealous person, right? Respectful, peaceful. Name everything. I want you to do this now, and I want you to stop this video and then start it back up when you're done. Hopefully you can do that. If not, then, just get it in your mind, because here's phase 2 of this. I want you to look at and list as many things as you want. Just a ton of them. Comes from a good family, loves to travel, loves animals, has animals, all those little things that are really important to you. Everything that's important. Has to be tall. That's okay. There's nothing superficial in that. We're allowed to manifest beautiful things that we're attracted to. Thank goodness not everybody likes the same things, right? It's okay. All right, so write all this stuff down. Now the second thing I want you to do is I want you to go down the entire list, and I want to put you to check every box that you are. Wealthy? Check. Financially independent. You don't have to be wealthy to be financially independent. Check. Fit. Trim. Comes from a good family. Respectful. Funny. Cooks. Loves animals. Very friendly and outgoing. Loves to travel. I want you to check everyone that you are. Don't say opposites attract. They don't. You know why? Because you think they're opposites. That's the universe bringing two people together that fit beautifully. They're not opposites. They're meshing where the other person maybe has, I don't even like to use the word weakness, but something that they don't excel at, that person does. And then they're good at this, and this person, that's what the universe is doing. It's not opposites attracting. It's absolute perfect match of people that maybe I don't cook and I would like somebody to cook for me, right? That might work out. But here's why I want you to check off all the things that you are. How can you expect to attract, to manifest the person in your life that you're not like. All right? There can be some things you're not good at. Maybe it is cooking. You want them to cook because you would love to learn to cook, or you love to eat. Right? They must love wine. You know, I like to drink wines, and I'm into it. Excuse me. And so we're getting to know each other. Now I'm like burping on the camera. All right, so so I want you to look at that, because the major attributes that you're checking have to be in place, because a fit person like myself will not want to be with somebody who doesn't take care of themselves or eat healthy. I'm not here to fix that. And a lot of times people will date that and bypass those important things, trying to fix that person, and it's not a match. And that person doesn't want to be fixed. They want to eat and do what they want. They should be with somebody who's going to go eat pizza with them. There's nothing wrong with that. Pizza and beer, that's cool. But be with the person who wants to eat pizza and drink beer. All right? So, look at these attributes. Maybe they come from a good family and you don't, and that's okay, because you're going to appreciate his family more because you've always wanted to be with a good family. So that's a good match. And he might, or she might, say, you know what? That's cool, that's a shame, but you know what? You're welcome into my family because he or she is a very loving person, and we'll invite you in. That's a good match. But look at all the things that are critical. Confident, fit, financially secure. Financially secure people don't want to take care of people who are broke. They don't. It's a huge burden, and they're not there to fix you. So if you can't take care of yourself financially, you better think about that, because people that are successful want to be around other successful people, right? It feels good. When you're around somebody who's looking to, you know, grab onto your coattails to fix them, they haven't secured themselves to get to the place where they're going to attract the right person. If you don't have feelings of self-worth, then you're not going to attract somebody who respects you. So if you don't have those boxes checked, those are the areas you need to work on to attract that person. All right? So if there's a pattern with you of dating people who are verbally or physically abusive, that's what you need to work on yourself. It's not them that's the problem. Nobody makes you date somebody. My friends used to say, oh, you always date these great guys. I attract the jerks. I said, no, I attract the jerks too. I just don't date them, right? They're going to be there. We're on planet Earth. They can give it a try, but you just don't date them. You don't marry them, and then you don't have kids with them. I've heard people, oh, and he used to beat me up, and then I had, you know, a kid, and then I had another kid. I'm like, McFly, what? And you're blaming this person? I mean, like, give me more, and then give my kids abuse, you know? So this mentality is, you're totally in control. You got to take responsibility for it. Same thing with your attracting a certain relationship. Be what you want, what you desire, because that person's going to go, oh, there's another, oh, she's independent, she's successful and independent, she takes care of herself, and she's funny, and she loves my friends, and she's got great friends. She's not just going to rely on my friends, and she has her own interests. And I like, you know, I want to be with somebody who's interesting because I like to do things. And oh, she loves to travel, I love to travel. You don't want to be with a homebody. My dad loved to travel, my mom was a homebody. That was a problem. Now, that's not a make or break in a relationship. Well, that's a lifestyle issue, though, so it could be a big problem, because you never want to hold somebody back from living their life to the fullest. Just because they don't want to travel doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. You've got to find the person who loves to travel. And sometimes you have to make some decisions that are tough along the way. So you have to decide. If you want to compromise yourself, then shut up and accept what they are. Don't try and change them. A lot of people is like, oh, you know, we're going to do all these things and you're going to be better. I'm going to help you. Oh, they see all these wonderful attributes because you're going to, you know, they're going to come in and change you. No, not happening. Talk to the hand. So, I hope this was helpful, because it's sort of fun to go, wow, I guess I need to work on a few things. So, you know, you get your tennies and start working out if you want that fit guy, and you guys can start doing marathons. Training for a marathon, or bike together, or go for long walks even, right? How cool is that? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. I wish you abundance, joy, blessings, and love. Go find that love. It's there. You have to have it first. You have to give it to receive it. Namaste.